Coach, just past the halfway point of this season. At this point, what would you say is the identity of your team?
Yeah, I think our team has done a really good job on establishing the run game up front. K. Rich and the O line have done a really good job of, being able to communicate the calls and give us a chance to really win games by running the football. And then our quarterback being able to help us within the run game. Cardell has done a good job of, extending plays with his legs and making the defense account for him as well. So defensively, obviously, we're, one of the top teams, maybe the top team when it comes to getting after the quarterback and affecting the quarterback. And you can see, when we're able to rush and create negative plays and TFLs, I think we've done a really good job with that.
Coach, you mentioned the success of your run game. Three players ran for over 100 yards for the first time in school history in your win over Weber State. What allowed you to have so much success on the ground?
Yeah, I think the key thing for us in that game was 100% ball security. I think every game that we've taken care of the ball, we've won. I told our players that it rains on both teams, and we have to take care of the ball. We were able to do that in that game, and then guys were just explosive when they got their opportunity. It wasn't so much about counting the reps; it was about making the reps count. So, and our O line just did a really good job all night long of opening holes and our guys did a good job of making those plays and making a guy miss and breaking a tackle and guys blocking on the perimeter, running guys off. I thought we just did a really good job of playing as a unit for 60 minutes together.
Ronnie Hammond Jr. was the special teams player of the week after his incredible performance, 262 all-purpose yards, including a 99-yard kick return touchdown. What does play like that on special teams, or what spark does play like that on special teams provide to your entire team?
Yeah, I think we just finally put the scheme in place that Rodney's most comfortable running back there. He was able to hit it at the right time. He broke a tackle, split it, and it was a really big play. But the thing I'm most proud about with Rodney is he came here on a mission, get Sac State back to its winning ways that it was, previously. He had a players only meeting and told the guys like what needs to be done. He's made sure every day that the locker room is clean, that all the little things that the players have to control for us to be a really good program and lead. He's done that and held our guys accountable to that standard.
Looking ahead to this weekend, you host Northern Colorado for homecoming. The Bears coming off a major upset win over Idaho, putting up nearly 500 yards of total offense. What will be the key to slowing them down on Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they do a really good job schematically with getting their playmakers the ball in space. Number one and number three are dynamic on the outside. The quarterback did a really good job of getting them the ball. I think their running backs run really hard, and then their O-line does a good job of, not giving up sacks and making sure that there's lanes for the runners to run in the run game. And then defensively, they just do a good job of playing like solid defense, like not trying to overdo it or, be over aggressive. They're more so of making sure that a bend don't break operation from the standpoint of they're going to make sure that guys are covered up. They're not just going to let guys run free down the field, and then they're going to do everything that they can to stop the run. And then number 13 is a special player back there at safety. I know, Coach, we're both in the same situation right now. We're both 500 football teams fighting for our lives and fighting for relevance to turn our programs around. So it'll be a great matchup.
You mentioned number 13, of course, that is Cam Chapa, Defensive Player of the Week this week after his performance. What do you need to do offensively to limit the impact he can have on your game plan?
We need to do what we do really well, and we need to take care of the football. It's so much about offensive football is about execution and taking care of the ball. It really doesn't have much to do with the other team as much as you would think. It's more so of not messing it up on offense and putting yourself in a position to be successful. So we have to do a good job of blocking out the noise, focusing on the ball, and then, being physical, violent up front and making plays on the perimeter when our numbers call.
Head coach of the Stats Perform FCS National Team of the Week, Ed Lamb, joins us after the break.